channel. It's me, Alana. We're gonna watch some One Piece. I know I'm late, and I'm sorry. But what happened was my laptop just crashed on me, and I had to replace my drive. I think this is the 8. Well, it was an HD D drive, and I replaced it with an SSD. So hopefully this baby should be running smoothly, because I use my big computer downstairs to like edit and then stream and stuff, but then I use my laptop to come here in my closet and then record my reactions for you guys. So yeah, I couldn't react in here in my closet until I got my laptop fixed. So we are good now. I figured this out, guys. I figured it all out. Booyaka Sham. I was so proud of myself when everything started working, because your girl was, you don't understand, bro. Your girl was getting tight. But anyways, all right. So we are still in like the flashback phase of Oden and Roger. Last episode was beautiful. Roger got to Laugh Tale. Yes, he got there, and he had mentioned something about a funny story that Joy Boy had left behind and this amazing treasure. Now, for one, I don't think this treasure was something like to where I guess they could just load it on their boat and then, you know, be rich for all their lives. I'm really curious though to see exactly what said treasure is. Or maybe it is that type of treasure, but they kind of was like, you know, since we kind of arrived too early to actually put all the pieces together, maybe they decided to just leave it there. Or maybe Roger himself said, you know what, let's leave this treasure. Well, he did say that, huh, in the beginning. Like, that's the whole spiel that we got in the beginning. He was like, if you guys want to find my treasure, you know, search for the One Piece. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it was. I had to reflect for a second. But for sure, they did stumble across a great truth. Oden himself said he found out about, you know, the Void Century and all these years that has passed and all this good stuff. But in the same sense, we did also see when he actually left Toki and the kids and Wano, we saw Orochi there with that shapeshifter thing, woman, man, I don't know what you want to call it, because I don't trust the shape that he's in right now. So I don't know. I'm very curious and kind of like sus of him, and like whose side was he actually on? Was he on freaking Kaido's side? You know what I'm saying? And he's manipulating Orochi. Even though Orochi is the scum of the earth, again, like I said before, he is being very much manipulated heavy by this being that is acting as if they are a seer or some sort like that. But yeah, guys, we are here. I'm hoping we get to see Oden return back to Wano, and then we see how all that unfolds. That will be amazing for me, because I want to see exactly how it went down, because we see Oden, you know what I'm saying, being somebody that Whitebeard would call a brother and all that stuff. And I'm just I don't know, man. I just feel like I just want to see the fight between Kaido and Oden. I just really want to see that. And also, Roger hasn't died yet, but I think I was in my feels for sure, just knowing that this crew that we're having, you know, to watch go through this whole journey with their captain, and like he's biting the bullet, you know what I'm saying, to keep on a smile on his face for his crew. Like we saw the part where he was like hurting by himself, but when he came out the door, he kind of like he had a strong will to kind of like stand up straight and kind of show his folks like, yeah, I'm hurting, but he's not putting that energy out there as if he's hurting. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, because I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but I do admire him for that. Poor Buggy was not able to go, and Shanks stayed behind. So they actually don't even know exactly what the treasure is unless they talk to Rayleigh or Crocus or any of those other people that were probably there. But yeah. I don't know exactly the direction this episode is going to be, so without further ado, let us just go ahead and jump on into the episode. Let's go. Man, Crocus. No, I'm saying he had a body too. Oh, young Roger. Little cutie pie. Yeah, what if this is how freaking Luffy and Zoro is gonna possibly be? Well, hopefully he's not gonna die, you know what I'm saying, like Roger did, but still. Like when they say their goodbyes, just share a bottle of sake together. Buggy's up. This dude. Goofy. So he saw the news. Flashlight came back. Look wow, look how huge that egg is. I bet you that's the other weapon that needs to be born or something. Or it could probably be a beast. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Gold Roger. Man, Roger look good. It's Gold D Roger. Maybe they called him Gold Rogers to cover up the fact that he was a D, you know? Mm-hmm. The great treasure of One Piece. Ah. You watch they get their butts knocked out. Gar! Shiki? That's Shiki. That was Shiki. And this is where we probably saw them clash. Remember before when Shiki had asked Roger to team up with him, and then Roger was like, sucker. He made it all by his willpower, bro. Chopper vibes, bro. Vaquero. But I have a question. That huge egg is on the ship. Where is the egg now? You know? Are disbanded. This is how he disbanded them? Oh no. But Shanks and Buggy are so young. He's gonna disband them being so little. They must know what this means. Well, Shanks must know what this means. That big ass smile. It is going to work out this time. 10 until the birth, 15 until growing up. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. Someone was his call out meant for that person, like Luffy, you know? You don't have one. I'm gonna have one in the future. Man, that hurts my feelings. It was Ace. Ace is dead. Oh, he was fine with Izo staying. Oh my gosh. So that's why he never returned. What is inside that freaking egg? He let him have his hat. Oh, look at their faces. Nobody cried a single tear in my butt. So conflicting. Why was this so funny to me? That's kind of sad though. And I wonder how long did he wait, you know what I'm saying, before he turned himself in. I wonder who was their navigator before Joy Boy comes one day. Hold on. Are they saying that the person, like Luffy, for instance, is Joy Boy? Like Joy Boy is not actually like the name, but more of like an identity? Flashly. These boys just been through it. He ain't dying my asshole. He did die. I will see them again. How, Odin? How? It seems like everything was still somewhat alright. Oh, look, man. That's how you know it's love, bro. I wonder how things kind of went downhill. She's so little in his hands. He's just talking so good. I love it. Oh. Everything doesn't look bad though. Besides them living in rags and stuff. All those people. Is he getting annoyed? Oh, Toki is a writer. I want to be loved too. All right, though. Oh, to keep them under control. So Denjiro is hustling to what keep all the good like these things running. The daimyo less. He doesn't know his father had passed. Yeah, that's really sad. He made Orochi. Exactly. That little shapeshifter ass woman. He is livid. Take your spot back, Odin. This is probably exactly where it all went downhill. What? Token! Man! Shh. Were murdered? Outsmarted. Basically, their spot was blown. Orochi's gonna get messed up, man. Wow. So she got freaking hit with an arrow? You don't come for nobody's. Yo, Odin is ticked. You don't hurt nobody's woman? That ain't no little thing. She wants him to contain himself. She don't know that side of him. Oh, he's about to pick up his swords. Odin's not having it. Oh, we're about to see them. No! No, and to the O, to the no. Alright, you guys, so that is how the episode ended. We ended on a freaking jaw dropper, okay? Odin is livid. Orochi is, like I said, the scum between our toes, trying to get Momo killed. And Toki is such a great mother that she, protected him. But now she has this constant reminder on her leg of the arrow being shot, and it hitting her instead of Momo, which is a better outcome for sure. But when Odin found that out, honey, you don't ever go for nobody's significant other like that. Like, Odin loves Toki. I can say if he ain't care about her or some shit, you know what I'm saying, like that. He's like, oh, okay, was the child okay? But he loves his family, okay? And Orochi definitely should have known better. I don't think he probably expected Odin to come back. He probably thought he's just going to stay out to sea and not have to worry about him. But boo, he's here now. I think it's only a matter of time before Orochi gets word that Odin has came into the country anyways. So, I don't know, maybe he's going to get word like he got. I think that was a freaking setup. I think the whole situation was a setup. And this leads me to think, I know at one point we were talking about who was the imposter among the crew or the clique or whatever. And at first, people were saying it was the Minks or, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's the Minks at all. I don't think it's them whatsoever. In my heart of hearts, I'm thinking that it's probably somebody within Odin's circle that had, snitched, because Kinemon had said, no, was it Kinemon or Okiku had said, that they were outsmarted. How? How are they outsmarted? Somebody had to snitch. Who's going to be? That seer was not an actual seer, baby. That is not an actual seer. So the seer can't say, oh, they're coming for you. No. Somebody snitched. And I think it's somebody in that darn room. Who? I don't know. But something in the milk ain't clean, baby. Not at all. But I don't know. That's just I am mad at it like that though, because I'm waiting for Odin to just approach Orochi and be like, pull up, bro. You coming after my family? Oh, you about to get got on sight. That's what I'm looking for. But anyways, let's go back to the beginning of the episode. We saw Roger and his journey from, finding the One Piece and then going throughout the ride until he actually disbands everyone. You know what really got me, guys? Shanks. Shanks crying like that. He ran to Roger and was bawling. Bawling. Buggy didn't even bawl like Shanks did. So this just further lets me know exactly how close Shanks and Roger was. Not to say that Buggy and Roger didn't have the same relationship, but I for sure think Shanks and Roger had a different bond for sure. They resonated on a whole different type of level. And it just hurts my feelings that he disbanded them. And who looked after our little freaking Shanks and Buggy? Did they just leave the nest and journeyed alone by themselves, or maybe they stayed with a couple people until they got old enough to where they should go out to sea on their own and start their own crew. But nevertheless, Roger, man, I wish we were able to. I know when he disbanded, everybody was in tears, even though Odin's word said otherwise. It was so conflicting for what actually happened. But how he left, I wish we would have gotten to see how he spent his last moments alive before turning himself in, or maybe we will. But I mean, we just know within that time frame, he was able to then get Rouge, I believe that was her name, Ace's mother, pregnant with, his child before he turned himself in. And it had to have been a good little minute that he was there, because he knew that she was pregnant. So, sometimes symptoms of having a pregnancy, takes a little moment to show, but it lets us know that he was there for a minute to know that she was pregnant before he kind of like turned himself in to then get executed. And it kind of hurts my feelings even the more with him saying to Rayleigh, like, just saying out that maybe his son will be the one to find the One Piece. And then here we reflect in the future, knowing that his one child, Ace, is freaking dead. Like, that hurts my feelings. I'm going to be good. But that just crushes me. And I know that, what's his name? Like, Dragon is, Luffy's father. But I don't know, man. It just hurts my feel like maybe Luffy could be his adopted son, since, in spirit, since, Ace thought of Luffy as his brother. Like, man, it just hurts my feelings just thinking about, like, Roger was just so happy-go-lucky. He was like, he's found the One Piece, and maybe his son will find the One Piece. But I think it's also, to put this in perspective as well, this is going to make me feel better at least, that Odin's son, Momo, got the power. And even though not directly is Luffy related to Roger, but you could say Roger's stepson or something like that in spirit. His adopted son in spirit freaking has this power to talk to the Sea Kings and talk to these beasts and hear the voices as well. So I guess you know what? It's close enough to home. It's close enough to home to make me feel at least somewhat okay about how this is going down. But yeah, it's just so sad. And like to see the crew's face, he gave his hat to Rayleigh. I would love to see if Rayleigh has, put his hat on like a, on a wall or a mantle or something, and just looks at it from time to time, just reminiscing. And I tell you what, he for sure said he meant what he said. He was going to turn the world upside down, and that he did. He bowed out with a bang for sure. And you know what? His call resonated enough to where Luffy heard it, and now Luffy's on this journey and on his way to find the One Piece. So yeah, it's like this show, man, it brings so many components, bro, and it's like you're just trying to absorb it all. But yeah, but I do want to go back on the whole Shanks thing. Way back, I thought Shanks was acting real sus, but now I am curious to see exactly what Shanks have up his sleeve, because for him to be, not say buddy with the Gorosei, but respected enough to go and just pull up on the Gorosei like he did, he has something. He has something going on, and I don't think it's anything in the negative. I just think it's something shifty. I just feel like Shanks is not going to disrespect his bond with Roger like that. So, yeah. I'm curious to see exactly what he has up his sleeves for sure. And I hope we find out soon, because I think the Sea Kings had mentioned a time frame. It was like 10 years. And then until the next ruler will be born. And then it said 15 before the time will come. And guess what, guys? The time is freaking here. So what now? We're about to see shit really hit the fan, and I'm here for it, baby. I am here for it all. But yes, you guys, I'm sorry. I have ran my mouth way too much. And thank you guys for watching this reaction with me, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.